The September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine is now available.
Yeah, and this month the annual Gardens of the Year issue is right out there for you. Brandy Williams is checking it out.
Hey, good morning, guys. Believe it or not, we are not at a spa. We are at a home. The home that graces the cover of the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. In fact, it is so beautiful. Mark McKinnon, the publisher, is joining me right now. Breathtaking.
Oh, this is one of our Gardens of the Year winners. So we've been, for the last 18 years, we've been doing our Gardens of the Year, and this is one of our winners. So we're happy to be out here in Olivenhain, and as you'll see, they just have so much to look at, and it's just like you're in a sanctuary.
Yeah, I can certainly understand and see why. Now, tell us a little bit about the house here, and from what I understand, they even host weddings here. That's how beautiful it is.
Yeah, for friends and relatives, they do that. And this house has been on a garden tour, probably 5 or 6 garden tours. And the homeowner and her husband, they obviously love gardening. She grew up in Missouri with her dad doing rose gardens and tomatoes and all that stuff. And when she moved out here, she just wanted to bring some of that spirit home with her. And they have a great rose garden. And they love being on tours. They love giving back to the community.
And I love how much she is kind of in touch with nature, not only with the gardening, but her love of birds as well. I was reading in the article that a certain time of the year the pool goes off limits because she feeds the birds who come and visit.
Yeah, she likes the mallard ducks. They come in, and she says nobody gets in the pool. And she put a couple of owl boxes up and a bog for butterflies. So she really just wants this to be just a real peaceful place.
And from what I understand, they're doing a little construction here as well. For gardening is her go-to activity, and he has something else that he really enjoys, right?
That's right. He's a car enthusiast. So as you'll see later, you'll see a couple of his old cars, and he's building about a 10-car garage down below on the other side of the knoll.
Wow, very nice. And speaking of nice, magazine looking better than ever. What's going on with them?
Thank you. It's been about 6 issues since we've made the magazine wider and the paper brighter and thicker. So we've gotten a lot of positive results, not only just from our readers, but our advertisers love it too. So, the economy's picking back up, so more people are into publication, and they just love getting the results that we can give them.
Yeah, all good things. All right, Mark, thanks so much. Stay with us, guys. We'll take you inside the home in just a few moments. It's the home that's featured on the cover, once again, of the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Hey, good morning, guys. This morning we are at the home that graces the cover of the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. The publisher, Mark McKinnon, is joining me once again. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
So beautiful out here, and they are getting a very special award from you all. Let's talk about that.
That's right. It's our 19th annual Gardens of the Year. We had probably over 20 entries this year, which is pretty good. And I just like to give this award to Danny McLaughlin and say thank you so much for entering your home in our magazine. We're pleased to have you on the cover, and thank you for allowing us and our readers into your home.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure. Thank you for this honor. Yes, a lot of work goes into it, and it's nice to be recognized for that.
Well, it certainly is a prestigious award, and just touring the grounds here, I can understand why you are receiving it. This is a big passion of yours, gardening.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. I've embraced it wholeheartedly. I love to garden, and hopefully it shows.
How did you get into it?
We bought this house.
That's how it all happened?
That's how it all happened, absolutely. Bought this house. It has almost 3 acres, and it really took on a life of its own. That's the way it works, I think, in gardening.
Just give us some of the highlights. What are your, so to say, specialties out here?
Oh my goodness. Well, specialties, water features for sure. We have a grotto, we have a koi pond. My latest addition to the garden is my butterfly bog. So we'll know in the spring how that works. Butterfly season's almost over, but yeah, lots of water features, lots of plants, lots of roses out in front.
Now, you didn't do all of this yourself. You had some help, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, I'd love to introduce my help, my 2 biggest helpers. Martin Meza, I couldn't do it without him, a wonderful, wonderful gardener, and Kathy D'Alessio, who has helped me over the past decade with plant selection, garden design. She's a wonder.
All right, let me say good morning to you two. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. This is so amazing. Let me step in between the two of you, and I know that you guys helped out a lot here. Where do you start on a project like this?
Wherever Danny is interested in starting.
Whatever the boss says, right?
Right. There were some paths that were laid out, and then we just took it from there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us and being here this morning.
It's been a real pleasure to be on this project. It's been a labor of love. So thank you so much, Danny, for involving me in this. I really appreciate it.
I can certainly understand that. Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to see a little more of this house, pick up the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Hey, good morning, guys. Danny is joining me right now, and this is her home on the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. And what a home it is. It's gorgeous.
Thank you, Brandy. Welcome. Welcome to our home and our garden.
Happy to be here. Tell me a little bit about the award that you're holding right there.
Well, this is quite an honor. Every year, as I'm sure you know, San Diego Home and Garden Lifestyles magazine has a garden contest. And I decided to enter this year because we were on the Encinitas Garden Festival tour. So everything was looking good, and I thought, well, I'll snap a few pictures and send them in and see what happens. So what happened was we won one of the awards. So
And here you are.
Here we are. Here we are.
Now, you're a part of a couple prestigious clubs and societies. Let's talk about that.
Well, I'm on the board of the San Diego Horticultural Society, and we have a wonderful relationship with the magazine, of course. They promote our garden tour every year. 2014, it will be here in Olivenhain, April 5th, so we're looking forward to that.
Now, how difficult is it to maintain these grounds?
I like to say it's a labor of love. Some days it's just plain labor, but I have my helpers, my team, Kathy D'Alessio and Martine Meza. Couldn't do it without them, but it is a passion. It's something that I feel very deeply about.
Well, thank you once again for having us.
Thank you.
It's absolutely incredible. Mark McKinnon's joining us, the publisher of the magazine. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
So let's talk a little bit more about the magazine. We can completely understand why you picked this home to be on the cover, but there's also some other fun things going on inside.
Yeah, we do have other winners of the Gardens of the Year that are spectacular for anybody that loves gardening. But, every issue we also have some homes. We got a great condo downtown, penthouse, and it's just got some spectacular views. And then we have another great house in Del Mar. And, if you like interior design, you want to get some design tips, we always have a great list of resources in there that can help you with your projects.
It's great for new homeowners or people who are just looking to redecorate and get a lot of ideas out of this.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's full of tons of resources, great inspiration and ideas. And, if anybody is new to San Diego or anybody out there loves to cook, loves to design, loves interiors, I'd pick up a subscription. You can go online at SanDiegoHomeGarden.com and pick up a one-year subscription for a pretty good price.
Yeah, and we can't leave out the food because there's a lot of food talk going on in here as well.
Yeah, San Diego has a great foodie colony. And, we have 3 recipes in every issue. We have Steve Silverman, who's been with us since day one. He's been doing our restaurant reviews. And then we always have the dish and what's going on around town. So if you're interested in what's going on in San Diego's food area, food community, and that's a great resource for you.
Now, the September issue is on newsstands now, but how do we subscribe?
Well, you can do one of 2 ways. You can pick up the issue, and in every issue there's a blow-in card. You can fill that out, send it in, and we can bill you later. Or you can just go to SanDiegoHomeGarden.com, and right there click on the top right-hand button, and you'll see a subscribe button right there.
Perfect, Mark. Thanks so much. All right, guys, it's absolutely breathtaking. You got to pick up this issue. It's the September issue, San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Hey, good morning once again, guys. We're wrapping things up here at the home that's featured on the September issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. It's so beautiful. The owners are joining me. Good morning once again.
Hi, Brandy. How are you?
It's so breathtaking out here. Absolutely beautiful. We can certainly understand why you received this prestigious award. Let's mention it once again.
Absolutely. What an honor to be named as one of the Gardens of the Year. Of course, I've been a subscriber to San Diego Home and Garden Lifestyle magazine for years, but it is such an honor, and I want to thank everybody at the magazine for that.
Well, you can become one with nature out here, and you can also do a little drooling out here, taking a look at the car collection. I'm going to come over and say good morning to you.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic. These are incredible toys that you have here.
Thank you very much. They seem to be pretty popular on the garden tours.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
Amongst the guys.
Yes,
Right?
very much so. Although I have to say, I was telling a story earlier. There was a lady who a boyfriend had this car back in the 50s.
Brought back memories.
She was in her 70s,
Yeah.
and she got up to me very, very secretively, and she said, "I can't tell you what we did in that car." I said, "Okay, good."
That's so cute. Now, how many cars do you have in your collection?
7. They're all 50s cars, all convertibles.
And
Yes.
what are we seeing here? Just touch on them lightly for us.
That's a 1954 Jaguar XK120. This is a 57 Thunderbird with the porthole. And this is a 59 Daimler SB250.
How did your collection start?
We just got into cars, and we went to a lot of car shows and got very excited about them and decided that it would be fun to drive those and to have them and experience what they were like back in the day. So we bought this one first at auction, and it went from there.
Wow, lots of eye candy out here, that's for sure. Mark McKinnon is joining us once again. He's the publisher of the magazine. I said it earlier, certainly can understand why you chose this home to grace the cover.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard of a choice, but we had a lot of great competition, and we have a lot of great gardens there. But I just want to thank the homeowners. I'd like to thank the staff that helped put this wonderful garden together. Come on in here, guys. Come on in. And I just want to say from the staff of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine, thank you so much for allowing us into your home and giving our readers such great inspiration and ideas. This is what makes our magazine successful. And for 34 years, the September issue is also our 34th anniversary issue. So I'm pleased to have you all on the cover. And thanks once again.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you all for being on the show with us this morning. Certainly appreciate it. All right, guys, that wraps it up for us out here. Going to send it back to you in the studio.